This brings us to one of the most iconic structures in Egypt, the Great Temple of Abu Simbel. Let's examine it more closely. According to mainstream history, it was originally built by Pharaoh Ramesses II in the 13th century BC. It is believed to have been relocated in the 1960s to prevent it from being submerged by the Nile's rising waters due to the Aswan High Dam's construction. Examining the image on the screen, it's apparent that one head slot is not carved out. In contrast, today, that slot is carved and inserted, and another is in the process of being carved and inserted in this image. This does not seem to be indicative of a move or transfer, but rather of construction. While mainstream history may refer to this as relocation, the visual evidence suggests a different story. But let's think about this for a moment. How could they move a temple? The Great Temple of Abu Simbel weighs around 31,000 tons. Moving such a massive structure would be a monumental undertaking, even with modern technology. And it's not just Abu Simbel. Other temples, like the Philae temple complex and the Temple of Kalabsha, were also supposedly moved due to the construction of the Aswan High Dam. The Philae temple complex was moved to Agilkia Island, and the Temple of Kalabsha was moved about 50 kilometers away from its original location. These structures weigh thousands of tons, and moving them would require an immense amount of resources and engineering expertise. Some researchers have pointed out that photographs from the supposed relocation process show what appears to be construction rather than moving of existing structures. Argue that the images show new blocks being added and carvings being made rather than careful dismantling and reassembly of ancient stonework. If you look at these images, and we'll show you some on the screen, you can see what looks like fresh cuts in the stone, new blocks being put in place.